Hello students, welcome back to the second part of the video of lesson number 1, the life cycle of animals. Coming to the page number 3, we will learn about the new term metamorphosis. Students, we have seen similarities between a goat and its kid, hen and her chick. But a caterpillar and a butterfly are very different. Thus, in some animals, the young one looks very different from the adult one. For example, the butterfly. The caterpillar and the adult butterfly, they entirely look very different. This change is called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis in a butterfly. Now see this picture. There are various butterflies with various shapes and beautiful colors. They are the part of our environment. They live their life among plants. Students, look at this picture of a plain tiger butterfly which is commonly seen. Let us take its example to see how the growth of a butterfly takes place. As you know students, butterflies grow, they pass through 4 stages. They are the egg, the larva, the pupa and the adult stage. The adult stage is called the butterfly. Now students, you can see this is a picture of a milkweed rui leaf. You know students what happens? The female plain tiger butterfly lays eggs on this milkweed rui leaf. Now in 6 to 8 days what happens? The larva emerges from the egg. The larva of a butterfly is called a caterpillar. Now see this picture of caterpillar. This caterpillar is very hungry now, and what it does, it begins to nibble and eat the very leaf on which it emerges from the egg. It eats very fast, so its growth is very rapid. Now students, you can see how the caterpillar sheds its skin. This process is called molt. What happens? The caterpillar of plain tiger butterfly grows so rapidly in first 2 or 3 days that it does not fit in its skin anymore. But under the old skin, a new loose skin is formed on growing caterpillar. Then the caterpillar sheds the old skin, that is, it molts. It molts 4 times. It remains in the caterpillar stage for 10 to 12 days. Now, after the 4th molt, the caterpillar goes into the next stage. This is the pupa stage. What happens in the pupa stage? It is a protective case at this stage. This pupa stage is also called as chrysalis. This case is called what? It's also called chrysalis. Now students, look at this picture where you can see how the butterfly emerges from the pupa stage. What happens? It remains inside the chrysalis stage for 11 to 12 days. It does not eat anything during this stage. What happens students? You know, some important changes takes place in the body. Like for example, see, its legs grow longer, it gets attractive wings, its growth is complete inside the chrysalis now. Then what happens? The adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis. all butterflies go through these stages of growth. Students, you can see in this picture various types of caterpillars. They are of different colors. Their body is also long. See, some caterpillars, they have hair on them. They are hairy. Do you know? Now look at this picture. What does it tell? After say we have cleaned the grain we buy, what happens? We store them in a box. Still too, what happens when sometimes when we open the box after some days, we see some insects in it. See the pictures here. Some insects are seen in them. They can be insects in place like grain warehouse or in the grocer shop or even in our homes. So what happens, this female insect, what it does, it lays eggs in this grain. We cannot see these eggs because they are very tiny in size. What happens? The warmth and air they get in the box in which the grain is stored is enough to grow for them. So their growth continues inside the box. Then what happens? The stages of growth, namely egg, larva, pupa, and adult, takes place. That's why when we open the box, we see insects at different stages of growth in which they are. Now students, we will see what we have learnt in this lesson. First point, a hen sits on her eggs to hatch them. They fully grow, chicks breaks the eggshell and comes out. Second point, egg, caterpillar that is the larva, chrysalis that is the pupa stage and adult are the four stages of the life cycle of a butterfly. Third point, the plain tiger butterfly lays its eggs on the leaves of the milkweed plant. The larva emerges from the egg. It is called the caterpillar. The fourth point, when the growth of the caterpillar is complete, it enters the pupa stage in which it lives inside the chrysalis. The fifth point, the adult butterfly emerges from the chrysalis. It has 6 long legs and attractive wings. Now students, we have to remember some things like the butterflies what? They are a part of our environment. It is wrong to catch butterflies just for fun and to keep them tied with a string. So do not catch butterflies. Leave them like that only. Thank you.